So honestly, we've been on a pretty good streak, guys, of making meme video content on openings. Twitch, say hi to YouTube. Look at that. Look at that warm welcome. We got like 3,300 live viewers. We're blossoming as content creators. YouTube will say hi back when they watch this. Don't worry. It's good to see this kind of community. And so I looked up something called the monkey's bum. An opening literally named after the derriere of a monkey. So, that opening goes after e4 for white, g6 for black. You gotta go bishop to c4. Now, it's important it's g6 and not d6. And I'll tell you why. If black just plays g6 and bishop g7 on the first two moves, in this position you play the move queen to f3. That threatens checkmate. Now, maybe they blunder it. The best move here for black is the move e6. If black continues development with the knight, you just play e5 and you win. That knight can't move because of mate, and black's best move at this point would probably be d5 or knight c6, just simply losing the knight. And if black plays knight h6, I mean, that's just terrible. You can you'll be able to play this in the exact same setup as the monkey's bum, which involves the two knights like this and the pawn coming to d4. So it's going for like a scholarly attack. Now, this doesn't quite work against this setup, because if black plays d6, knight f6 before playing g6, there's no point for you to play queen f3. You could still try it and then play knight e2, knight c3. You'll have to probably play h3 to prevent bishop g4. You also will need to cover the fork here. So this mainly works against g6. And the reason this is called the monkey's bum is because if you do everything correctly, in this position you sacrifice the d pawn. You play the move d4. Now they might not take it, but the point is that if they do, you win a tempo on their bishop, and if they come back, they have to come back. I mean, if they defend, you just take it, and you have a much better position. They come back and you go here. And the point is that now you are down one pawn, but you have 4 developed pieces. You will soon have a 5th. You will castle long. You will play h4, h5, and you will win the game in beautiful fashion. Now is the obvious question. Why is this called what it's called? Where did this opening get this name? Well, that's a fantastic question, live viewing audience, which totally just asked me that. Here is the story straight from Wikipedia, which is the most trusted name in online content. That's borderline sarcasm, but here it is. The monkey's bum was discovered and championed by an IM, Nigel Pova, in the 1970s during a wave of the popularity of the modern defense. So everybody was studying this, and back then there were no engines. If you haven't seen The Queen's Gambit on Netflix, you should. Back then people sat around a board and they analyzed. So anyway, he came up with this idea, and when he showed the first few moves to Ken Quates, Bucci, thank you for the $50 donation, and saying hi to YouTube, you're amazing. This guy declared, if that works, then I'm a monkey's bum. The name stuck. That is the craziest story ever to me. Like, how is that even possible? That this guy just said this opening, if it works, is a monkey, then I'm a monkey's bum? Like, how does that even work? So I can just say anything? I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna come up with something funny to say, like, what? If this works, then I'm a gibbity-doo! Oh, well, now we have the gibbity-doo Gambit. Fantastic. So, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe they were just drinking. They were out at a bar. The guy had, pounded a few beers and, said, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to invent lore. We have lore right there. Now, the monkey's bum, again, as always, in our content, the engine's not always the biggest fan of it. But I found a game with the monkey's bum deferred between Judith Polgar and Alexei Shirov, where Judith plays the setup, actually. She doesn't play bishop c4, but look at what she does. Against this setup, without d6, knight f6, so not a traditional King's Indian, she plays queen f3. And then she plays knight to e2, and then make sure that her bishop doesn't get trapped with a4. And then she just strikes in the center, transfers her knight, opens up Alexei's king, and beautiful knight takes d6. Boom. If king d6, you have knight e4 and d6. If this, she's just firing in all cylinders. The next piece gets involved. This knight is not hanging because of the pin. And Shirov here is playing without 4 pieces, basically. And look at that, rook d7. Can't take with the king, can't take with the knight, so the queen has to be lost. And once the queen is lost, queen d1, very calm move. Queen d6 is coming, you can't even stop it. Beautiful game. All beginning with basically this setup by white. So you can play the deferred version, which would involve you playing knight e2 and then d4. And again, black doesn't have knight c6 to go to e5 in these positions. Which, again, I did mention the theoretical element. That knight coming to e5, forking your queen and bishop, is a problem. But if you play knight e2 and then d4, you'll just have a very good position. And, you know, I think that at honestly a lot of levels, this is going to give you a very practical and nice approach against the modern defense with g6. They play d6, you can still go for it, but now you know what you have to be careful about. Bishop c4, queen f3, it's what you go for. Knight e2, knight c3, d4, and like this. So what we're going to do now is I am going to play against some viewers. As always, folks have sent in some challenges. I'm going to start out at a lower level. 3 minute is good, 5 minute is good. Make sure to challenge me with the black pieces. All right? And then make sure to play the setup. First person up is going to be Hello42. This is a 5-5 game. All right? Got to play g6. Nice. So far, so good. What's the setup? Well, see, on YouTube, they already watched, but since you just got here... All right, man, don't get mated. Just do your thing. G6, bishop... Okay, so he plays it first. Some people will do that. I'll play queen f3 anyway, I guess. I mean, I don't have to. d4 is good here. Okay, well, now I'm offering him the monkey's bum. Will he take... He has taken the monkey's bum. Now, you guys can play into this. You can play... I would advise you guys to play g6 and bishop g7. Some of you can mess around with a slightly different version of it. Guy goes d6. I guess bishop e3 or bishop f4. I'll go bishop f4. Although he has e5 here, which is very strong. I guess he could have played e5. Long castle. He didn't have e5. e5 was not a good move. But I'm trying to bait a little bit. Okay, and now we see the problem. If he doesn't get his queen out of the way, we strike with e5. And this is already very dangerous. Okay, he's given me a horse. If he takes here, he gets hit with this. How exciting should we make? I mean, we got to do it. Right, we got to do it. And we got to go here. He has given me the queen outright. Do I have anything better? Can I go check here and mate the guy? Let's just take the queen. This guy is not a paid actor. I promise. I'm trying to show you like how to get a quick attack here. Like this guy's 1176. You know, some of you guys might be 800, 900. So this is useful for you. All right, we take the rook. Look at that. My rook gets to travel down to the edge of the board. Bishop comes in. Queen f6. Oh no, my horse. My beautiful horse. Oh. So this was an example, you know, of an 1176 reacting to the gambit. How quickly the position fell apart after we just completed our development, almost instantly. I mean, literally, like the next move. And when this doesn't work, and by the way, he couldn't play e5 here because I would have just taken. And if he takes or takes, queen takes f7. Now, yes, obviously, you know, there's a little bit of an issue here. Not everybody plays the modern defense, so they're not as familiar, right? And if you get somebody, they will be a little bit more familiar. But the concept still applies. I'm getting real people. These are not paid actors. I'm like a vehicle commercial, you know? You record those people on the lot. Oh my God, this is such an amazing car. Here's a bunch of questions tailored for you to give favorable answers. By the way, these people are not paid actors. They are absolutely legitimate, real people who want this car. So, you know, that's what we're doing here. Next guy, Bruno Bocchi. Let's go, Bruno. Moving up the rating ladder. This guy's 1200. G6, fantastic. Bishop comes out to c4. People are going to be really confused. All right, now, by the way, guys, be serious. Last video, there was some silly stuff that went on. Maybe I'll play a deferred this time. Let's see. You know, again, you don't need to take. You don't need to take, but if you want to, you can take. Okay, this guy doesn't take. He wants to play d5. Should go knight e2. I think what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to play e5. And what that does is it blocks out his bishop. He doesn't have very natural development. And now notice how many of his pawns are on light squares. If all his pawns are on light squares like this, what should I try to trade? Where do I put my pieces? Knight c3. I should try to trade the dark squared bishop. Because if I trade his dark squared bishop, okay, his dark squares are going to be very, very weak. Now I'll put my bishop out on g5. Trying to go here. Again, just trying to get quick development. Another good idea for me would have been this and this. So that's an interesting move. I can do a fishing... Should I do it? Oh no, my bishop. People don't like that I copy Eric Rosen sometimes. This is called a fishing pole. And in this particular position, I don't think it works, but he is going to have to be extremely precise here. Extremely precise to prevent this attack from being successful. I actually don't think he's going to take. I think he's too afraid. He sees who he's playing. He understands the power of his opponent. I'll hide the music, by the way, so folks on YouTube don't get jealous of it. Thoughts on the new chess tour? Yes, if you guys don't know, there's obviously a new Champions Chess Tour announced. It's great. I mean, my thoughts are I knew it was happening for many months now. Okay, he's thinking, so I'm going to have to... Guys, by the way, can you... Guys, those of you that have challenged me, can you challenge me to 3 minute, just so the games move a little bit faster, a little bit more flow? Should I go here? I can end peasant, or I can just move my bishop. Let's bring the bishop back. Let's not trade pawns in the center. I want to restrict his pieces. I don't want to trade pieces. Okay? Or you can play 5 minute, no bonus. Because 5-5, it's going to take a long time. This guy's going to have a long game. Those of you that came in, by the way, from the Sea-Dog VA raid, and if you're watching on YouTube, Sea-Dog raided us. Isn't that crazy? How does he even know I exist, dude? Oh, no. Free horse. You guys should use the basics command, and you should check out the guide on chess.com, get to playing, check out a few beginner games. Nice move, though. He did spot this. Okay. So I can take the rook. If I move my rook, I lose my horse. And then I have to put my king. I really want to sacrifice my rook. It's the wrong decision. But I feel it in my heart. So I'm going to play king d2. And when he takes my rook, I'm going to figure out something on this side of the board. I think I'm going to go here. He shook. He's like, what? And I am... This is what I predict. I predict this. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe none of that will happen. I don't know, maybe he snipe, but maybe he don't snipe, you know, so. Maybe he's a nice stream sniper, he'll let me play it out. He's like, I want go, you know, I like Gotham, I watch him a lot, I want him to, what is he? He's Argentinian? I don't know, I probably can't do an Argentinian accent. I will, oh, can I sack my queen? No. But I can just take his rook. And then there's no need to sack my queen. Check. Is gonna take... Guys, we're gonna get a very, very nice mate here, where all of our pieces took part in the attack. And our opponent... And by the way, even if he goes here and doesn't let me take, I just take the pawn anyway. It's still mate. And yeah, as I said, my jaw is a little bit messed up. It's why I'm biting weird and making a little jaw movement like that. It's life. Things are gonna break. Things are gonna hurt. We keep going. It's over. Rook takes pawn as mate. The only way he defends this is by sacrificing his queen and giving me a check. Nice win. That took 16 moves. I'm telling you, this is a vicious system. Clamping down like this on King's Indian players is super, super scary. And you just, I mean, that was just straight through. I mean, you know, we didn't use the knight. But everything here, like, even this is scary for black with this idea. And it's not made if black plays rook e8 like this, rook e8. You know, and the king gets out. But then I was going to go here. You know, and then I'm going to land my knight on f6. And then I'm going to short castle. It's a super difficult position. Super difficult position. Uh-oh, people in the chat saying I only play King's Indian. Oh, well, you might be seeing a lot more of this in the coming weeks. Because that's usually what happens. You know, I make a video and all of a sudden everybody starts playing it. Eric Rosen makes a video. Okay, Aki, of course, is challenging me. I'll probably give him a game. He's 1300. Let's go. Thank you for the 3-2 challenge. He's also a longtime supporter of the stream. Bishop c4. Here. And is he going to take? I feel like he will. But who knows? Maybe he's too scared. Hit too scared, brother. Okay, so I'll play knight e2. Again, you can just go knight e2 and d4, but... Knight c3. And we have, you know, again, he's pretty passive here. Okay, knight e7. Bishop to e3. Just developing. Now I will play my move h4. So again, he is already committed his king to that side of the board. What's the value of delaying castling? Just seeing where your opponent is going to castle. Like, now that I know he's gone this way, I'm never going to castle this way. And instead, I'm going to attack on this side of the board. Should I sacrifice? Let's sack it. Why not? I mean, if he takes it, he just opens up my rook. Right? And my plan is not even to, I don't think to sack. I think it's just to go g4 and continue to storm here. I've mentioned several times the trade of the dark squared bishop is extremely important. Bishop g5 is also a very useful move. I'm just going to do it. And he's in serious trouble. So this is actually not a terrible move, but now I castle long, and now I'm threatening this. I think. But just in general, I mean, this is terrible pressure to be dealing with. E5 stops me from ever playing the move E5, but loses the game to knight D5, which would add pressure to this. So he just, I mean, he's just really struggling. And okay, this guy's 13, you know, this guy's 13-11. Next game I'll play a 15-1600. We'll see how they do. And the thing is, they have time to prepare for this, right? Not everyone is given the same luxury. Okay, queen to e7, he walks straight into the pin. But I don't have a way to deliver a crushing blow here. So here's my big brain idea. What if I just go here? And I just want to push. Like, I just want to add pressure to his piece. I can't do it because of his knight. So what if I just get rid of the piece? Just here and I win. Right? Like that, like, that's just a very simple idea. I want to take the knight. It's covering e5. I go take it. I play e5. We win. The game is over. Right? That was pretty simple. Simple, straightforward. This game was very aesthetic because we got every piece involved. Now I predict he plays this move. It looks kind of tricky. Okay, just bishop f6. And I didn't take with the... I could have taken with a pawn. It's also winning, but I just want to show the importance of trading off this bishop. Queen is coming in. Knight is coming in, and we're in good shape. So... And yeah, I mean, this is why you have to really fight the gambit, like, straight up. Because, I mean, look what is happening to these guys. They literally can't move. Right? They just can't move. So here... How to defend as a King's Indian player? Gotta take the gambit. Gotta take the gambit, gotta fight with knight c6. Now, the nice, beautiful finishing touch. Curse splat. King takes, very common attacking pattern. Anytime you have a queen and rooks this close to the position, you take on h7. If he takes, the second rook comes in, and you break through by just charging one of the rooks straight through. You can also slow play this with, like, knight e4 and so on, but this, you know, this is the most convincing way. He declined the gambit, and, you know, I just waited for him to castle. I sacrificed my h-pawn, and I just went to work. And everything in this game flowed. Every idea flowed from the previous one. And that was that. I mean, you know, we're making it look easy. This opening is honestly making it look kind of easy. Let's get a 1500. Any 1500? I see 1400. Yeah, Propagandolf. Here we go. 1620 from Finland. Let's see what we can accomplish here. Again, guys, G6 is the move. Now, you can go for this if anybody wants to try it. I wouldn't be against it. Just a regular King's Indian with D6. You know, then I would have to obviously mess around with a slightly different move order. So feel free to do that. We've shown them, obviously, the power of this opening. Should I just play it again? Again, I want to show the power of it accepted, because accepted is what they should do. And then next game, I'll start playing deferred. So I'll start playing maybe knight e2, d4, and so on. So when they take it, the point is that you're opening the d file. They are spending 2 moves going there and coming back. Somebody's asking a good question. What if they offer the queen trade? Well, let's see. Maybe he likes your idea. Queen trade is good for black. It would be very good for black. Because... okay, I don't know what this guy's spamming in the chat, so... the queen trade would be very nice. Black is up a pawn, so of course black wants to, you know, trade pieces. Yes. So I saw this move in a game that I looked at online. And knight c6 is supposed to be the best thing to do. So now you go here, and again, the point is that black wants to trade off some pieces from my army. So knight e5 would have forced the trade. I could have gone bishop f4, and then, you know, we would have had a trade on e5, but I want to keep my dark squared bishop. I think it's useful. I want to trade it for that dark squared bishop, if anything. Because what could have happened is this takes... he plays h6, which I don't like that move. For my opponent, not for me. Okay, I'm just going to keep developing. Again, falling behind in development is going to be very, very dangerous, because once I castle and use this open d file, from a practical standpoint, black is in trouble. Somebody says they just got to 1100 because of me. Well, maybe watching my content, but you had to play the games, so give some credit to yourself. I am currently in YouTube mode, yes. We are currently recording another fun opening video called The Monkey's Bum. So like I said, long castles here, looking nice, looking... ooh, besitos! Bishop d7. So what is this? Opponent wants what? Long castle or something? He's playing this the right way. So do I just go for this man? What do I do? Do I just go for him? F4, queen e7, knight b5. Let's do it. I feel like f4 is a very natural move. Okay, so it looks like he does not want to castle. Now, I could have waited. I could have waited to play this move, because now he knows I'm going to come here, so he might play it himself. Right, he might play it himself. Now we wait. Gonna be a moment of just... hey! Charge equity! Relax! My opponent is cheating? What makes you think that my opponent is cheating? Guy randomly accusing my opponent of cheating for literally zero reason. Right, the g-pawn is stuck, so that's exactly what's next. That's literally what's next. Chat, we're having... why are 2 people arguing about fracking? Guys, if you want to go have a fist fight, please go have it outside of the bar and the library. Alright? Don't have it in the bar or the library. Knight a5 is a good move. Bishop back looks nice, but I kind of don't want to trade. kind of don't want to trade here. C5, wow. We gotta break. One of these moves is probably very strong. C4 traps me, so I'm gonna go E5. Tense position, but see, now I can go here, and he can't take because of the tactics on the D file. So there's always gonna be something like that, right? As you build up the position and continue to apply pressure. Now he's thinking. You like the vampire video on YouTube? Thank you. I mean, only take if it's like guaranteed a victory, right? I'll just bring the bishop back to b4, I think. The guy who wrote in Russian said that they weren't arguing, they were just discussing. Fair. Do I feel guys, what are these completely random cheating accusations? Why do we think that a guy who's surviving past the opening is cheating? I mean, if you think this guy is cheating, you're gonna think everybody's cheating. This guy's just, like, what? Relax. My goodness. Okay, and look, he forgot about en passant. Like, what do you mean he's cheating? Oh my goodness. Guy literally forgot I can play en passant. Okay, he's still cheating. Yeah, he's still cheating. Relax. And I mean, remember, it's everyone's guilty of this. Oh, my opponent's beating me? Cheater. I'm losing to someone? Cheater. Let's go here, knight g5 check. There's never a mate he can't take. This comes in. This comes in. I could have went here. Oh, I could have went there. You're right. But I like checkmate. And I feel like I'm going to get it if I do it like this. Although I just realized I'm not. But it's okay. Oh, wait, no, I am. I am. I thought he had this, but in this position I can play bishop takes g6, which is a threat. Because the pin. And then it's mate on f7. So now check. If king f8. Oh, that's not mate. Because the bishop covered. But that's mate. What? Oh, he can go here. Oh my god, what? Oh my god. Hell. I didn't know. Wow. Alright, I feel kind of stupid, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well, let me just take the rook first. That was kind of embarrassing. Let me take. I'm just gonna win all his pieces. That was a poor example of my skills. But we won all his pieces, and in the final position, we are up... In the final position, we are up 19 points. This is what you can accomplish if you play this opening. Now, this was a tough game. He resisted. He didn't castle for a long time. And then I basically just had to use all of my pawns together to just storm at his king. Yeah, I mean, it's a brutal setup. I play Razor like every single video. So this time I'm gonna play Sweet Llama. I think I played Sweet Llama once. Alright guys, come on. And then maybe I'll play a 2000, maybe I'll even play a 2200. This is a 3-2 game. Maybe he lets me checkmate him. Like plays like knight c6. He didn't let me check. Okay, I'm gonna play knight e2. So this one's gonna be deferred. This one is gonna be he can't take my pawn. Let's see if he responds the right way. Maybe he do, but maybe he don't. And if he don't, then I will give him my crumb. Did I just say that? Okay, knight c3, because obviously I don't want him to go d5. What are you supposed to play? You could consider resigning. That's always a good option. Okay, let's play kind of a deferred. Sort of a deferred. And look at this big brain idea. He can't castle. A little bit can't castle now, huh? Look, it doesn't look so nice. Because I will play a long castle with attack. Yeah, so this doesn't look pleasant at all for black for just one pawn. I wouldn't do this. But what do I know about chess? Knight g8. You know, I thought about that. I was like, is he actually going to play that move? And he did. And, you know, I have to respect a man who plays like this. He just really wants the castle. GG. I couldn't go for bishop g7, guys. He blunders. We're gonna beat an 1800 in 10 moves. Isn't that wild? He said, oops. Tricky freaking opening. Even an 1800 goes down. I mean, yeah, it's, it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. I saw Saturn Chess Club in the chat asking for, play somebody. Oh my god, Saturn Chess Club. You spam me with challenges, and then you challenge me with the white pieces. That, sir, you're gonna make it into the YouTube video as a total blooper. Do you not understand? Have you not realized everyone's been challenging me and playing the same opening? We're recording for YouTube, sir. You're Saturn Chess Club, man. Now you're gonna make it into the YouTube video and look silly. Everyone's playing this because we're trying to show the power of the system with the white pieces. Man, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. All right, challenge again. You gotta play g6, bishop g7. And then, or you can play the King's Indian if you want to play King's Indian, because no one's played that, so I'll probably show what to do against that. All right, let's play the deferred. Play knight e2 and d4. Why is it called Monkey's Bum? Well, like I said, the YouTube people are going to know that because they watched the intro. That's okay. Just send another challenge. So c5. Yes, c5 is... So c5 is the thing. c5 is the thing to prevent me from going d4. Yeah, this is really why this is... Now, if you go here, they're just going to go knight c6. So I'm just going to keep developing. Shout out to my boy Man Bunovich with the 27 months. International Master Alexander Ostrovsky. And if you're looking for chess lessons from a dedicated trainer who will be by far the most attractive person you have ever seen in your life, take lessons from Man Bunovich. So now we play h4. So now he plays h5. So now I play... Should I play d4 and knight b5? That looks really stupid. Just my style. Probably d3 is better. But now I'm playing a super mega ultra deferred. I like how he's thinking. He's like, I don't expect this. Why Gotham giving me material? Okay. So. Yes. I'm gonna go a4 and try to get at his queen. Although... that was silly. Because I just realized he has this. Queen c6. Queen c6. Can I sacrifice? I mean, I was gonna go knight a3, but again, I'm looking for ways to make this more exciting. So take. Oh no, I shouldn't take. Take. No, taking is just silly. Can I justify it at all? Now let's do it for the fans. Oh, but he can take on c4. Oh, he doesn't even have to take. Okay, whatever. There's no way he's watching the stream, so. He doesn't even have to take. I thought take and... Okay, well, he does it, luckily. I was really hoping to bait him with knight d6 fork, but I was unsuccessful in my quest. So now my plan was to go here. So this is what I really like about this position. I liked how this looked. Now he can't castle. I don't think. Bishop h6. Bishop g5. Bishop h6. Bishop g5. Bishop h6. Again, the problem for me is, again, this move. Maybe I can bring in my rook. But this is too strong. That's coming and it's too strong. Let's go here. Let's go here. I was threatening mate. Now my big question is, what do I do with my king? Let's castle queenside. This is an absolutely insane position. This is actually just a ludicrous position. I have no idea if I'm winning or losing or what is going on. Plays this, so what does he want? Does he want that? He wants his guy protected, right? So what about here? Queen will come to e5. I don't like that the queen is going to come to e5. I don't really have a choice, though. You know? I guess I should probably take on c6. That's what I'll do. I'll take on c6. And I'll tell you why, because I really like my pressure here. Okay, time to activate my last piece. I just, like, totally forgot he could go there. Why did I forget that? That was silly. But still, it's like, he's winning, but it is a crazy, crazy game. I mean, if I park my bishop on f6, like, I don't know, man. This does not look like I can come back. What would he do if I came back? I guess he has f6. I can't let him activate his pieces. But I'm gonna do it because it just doesn't feel right to trade queens. Still controlling his king's movement. Again, this is like the pinnacle of the piece activity in this system. Queen takes a5 is played. He can come down here. I've seen more pleasant positions in my time. Let's go bishop f6. That looks just like a good square. Covering e5. Gives me check, but I just move. He's giving me another check. I'm not really sure why. I think he's just giving me checks because he can. Obviously, at this point, you would be completely happy with a draw, but I'm not because I want to win. But yeah, my chances to do that are very quickly decreasing. Let's go b4. Make him think that queen a2 check is a good move. We were unable to do that. King e1. King is now kind of safe. Kind of safe. We have 2 seconds bonus, so we're not going to flag. But yeah, obviously the time situation doesn't look too healthy. Just realized that that doesn't work as well as I thought it did. Let's walk the king over. If he goes here, at least at the very least, I get back the rook. Whoa. Really? Wow. Okay, so as I said, at least I get back the rook. I predict this move. Okay, that I'm actually not afraid of. Believe it or not. Because I feel like he has far too many weaknesses. Come over here, tickle. Tickle a little bit. I can take the rook. Ooh, that was a good move. That was a blunder by me. He's gonna go here. Or there. Not playing this very accurately. Could be doing better. Yeah, he's got this like very annoying cocoon by his king now. But he's blundered. Nice. He finally blunders. It's still gonna take a long effort to win this one, but at least now it's winning. No, that's the good thing about playing 2000s. I mean, they don't go down without a fight. Like, honestly, it's, you know, it's going to be a complex game. This game took a long time. Can I just take? Yes, I can. He takes, I take with the queen, or it's just a free queen. Nice. That was not an easy game of chess. I screwed it up in the opening, so now we learn from it. So was this just bad? Yeah, this was just bad. So a4 was bad. Wow, apparently queen a3. Oh man, what a move. Even bishop g5 here is good for white. So apparently I played this right, but a4 was a bad idea. A4 was just a bad idea. But this whole point, like d4 and the knight b5 actually was correct. He had played knight c6, I would have won in 2 moves like this. So you would have won with d4 knight b5. For the last game, I mean, I'm going to play somebody like hopefully 2200. Yeah, this position is just lost. How well did he play it? I should have not allowed queen e5. I mean, that was just very silly. And now the engine's trying to tell me that the best thing to do is just to trade the queens and have this bind over black where you're down a piece, but he can't really move. Yeah. That was rough. All right, Saturn Chess Club is back for redemption. G6, please. Very nice. Okay, he plays e6. Okay, that's... Is he gonna go here? Okay, he has played it. Against him, I'll gambit. I feel like he's provided us good memes today, so I'm gonna give him a free pawn. This will be the last game of the day. He had a long time to prepare. I've been playing this for 40 minutes, so he takes. Now, this is 3 minutes. This one, there's no bonus time, so I'm going to have to play fast. I'll have to talk fast. I don't know what he's thinking about. Like, he doesn't have any other logical move. Oh, well, somebody did ask about a queen trade earlier. Let's take this. So now he has to take, because if he takes my queen, he just hung a piece. 2100 waited so long and he hung a piece! Oh! No, 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 no! No, I was cheering for him. I wanted good, complicated game, you know, fighting game, knight to e5, removing the... Oh, no. No, that's not gonna get it done. No, no, now the rook is trapped. No, 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 no. I'm like feeling upset. In case you can't tell. Well, if you're gonna have an option to sign up somewhere, don't sign up on Saturn. That's all I can say for a chess club. Oh, I guess he got nervous. Okay. Look, I will analyze this game. had he gone here. This is very bad for black. White is a lot better here. I probably would have just maintained defense of my bishop, but then I would have played knight c3 like this. And then, yeah. I would have just developed. No, I'm not even trying to, like, make fun of him. Like, I feel bad. I feel bad because he told me he was staying up late, you know, to play. And I was like, okay, like, that's awesome. That's, like, really, really cool. But then he challenged me with the wrong color. All right. How about this? Saturn Chess Club, I'll give you a rematch. I'll give you a rematch. Let's play again. Saturn Chess Club, please challenge me where I get the white pieces. Please. Thank you for sub-gifting him. I want to give him one last chance. Otherwise, I will play Smear 6, who I usually play. Actually, also from India. I did. Did you get it? I have not received a challenge from you, sir. I will start the game. Match. Gotham Chess. Saturn Chess Club. 3-0 unrated. Look at that. You're only 1,000. Yes, I saw that you were sending challenges, but I'm trying to go up the ladder just to show. I already played somebody who was 1,000, 1,200, etc. It's not anything disrespectful. I'm just, you can get in the next one. You have my word, Delas Romanov. If you're here for the next openings video that we make, okay, now I'm gonna put my bishop here. This is just a beautiful square for this piece. I have so much development here for the cost of one pawn. I love this. I mean, I think you guys are going to be doing so well with this system. Who's here? Should I just do it? Should I just do it? Should I just do it? Should I just sacrifice? I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I just gotta do it. Let's go. Shred it all open. This is the justification of the entire system. Here we go, baby. Look at this. Oh, okay. Knight takes d5. Now we're hitting this and this. If this, then kabam or kaboom and kabam. Oh, I think this is just over. I think this is just lost. How many games have we been winning in the first 10 or 15 moves with this system? So good. So good. I hope you guys win 1,000,000 games in this system. I hope you guys play 1,000,000 monkeys bums. Go to the zoo. And show me your best monkey bum. He plays this. I feel like I have like a mate somehow. But maybe not. I mean, I can just go bishop e7. He can't castle anymore. Crazy. Yo. I could have done that in a more precise way. I could have played like queen a3, for example. Oh, queen a3 would have been gorgeous. Oh, queen a3 would have been gorgeous. Well, he blundered. I figured he might blunder that. But he's actually losing no matter what. If he goes here, I have takes here, and it's mate. That was my idea. Does that just win? Is b4 or queen a3? Oh, queen a3 is gorgeous. I mean, bishop e7 is simple, but queen a3 threatens mate, and if he takes my queen, I go check here and checkmate, and his piece is blocking his king. Oh my god. Guys, this guy's a good player. He's a 2100 level player. I see you guys, well, how is he 2100? when you're put up against an opening that you're unfamiliar with, against the person who's done their work, yes, I'm a stronger player than him straight up, but he didn't know what to do. I mean, we just saw two games. So, yo, this opening, you will make some people look foolish by showing them the monkey's bum. Don't show them your bum. If you do that, then you might go to jail.